Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode episode. It's been a while since I've played this, so I know people have been commenting, wondering if I was bringing it back and stuff. I just had problems with my jaw. I got some wisdom teeth taken out, and everything's good to go now. So, should be back and good to do this career mode and everything. I saw we had a few races left in this UMP season. Today we'll do Lima Land, Weed Sport, and Lernerville, and then we'll finish it off with Cedar Lake and Knoxville. We're sitting third in points. It looks like we're pretty far back, though, from Ledford. So that's going to be hard to try to catch him the rest of the year, I feel like. But we'll see what we can do. Car parts, we got level 5 tires, level 4 everything else, it looks like. So I'm going to do the best I can. I haven't played this in a long time, so it might be rough, like, first couple races back and all that. I know we've done a few seasons of this UMP so far, and haven't gotten the championship. I remember I was hoping to get it in this season, so I might switch to another car and come back to this another year, like another season down the road or something, try to finish it off. But let's get on the Lima Land and see how we could do here. Well, I wasn't quite able to get the practice goal there. We were really close on the time-wise, but I kind of like tapped a car in a corner and it got a really good launch off of it, so that's the only reason I was close. I ran like a 7:37, I think it was, what it was my fastest lap, like without touching anybody, but a top 5 goal at an 11:2, almost 11:3 is crazy. Because I'm probably going to run like a 7 or something, I think. That's what I was running in practice for the most part. I think the fastest I ran before was in the 8th, so I got like a 10th or so faster than what we were previously here. Because I don't remember the last time we made an upgrade on the car, but it was probably within the last season being here and stuff. 11.8, not bad. Close to the time I was thinking. Had a better turn 1, I feel like, but we didn't have the run-in for this lap. It still might be a little bit better of a lap. Kind of messed up 3 and 4 there a little bit. It was a little slower, so 18th starting out. Going to put us 5th in heat number 2, which I believe top 5 in the heats will make it anyways. So we're already in good position, but being on the bottom might be able to gain a spot or 2 here in this heat race. We'll see. Hopefully we can. We got Strickler in front of us, Krupp on the outside. We can kind of bounce off each other a little bit. I remember the open wheel cars in this game are crazy trying to tap them or anything. You're going to go flying and all that. I'm trying to like see if I can bounce off along to get that good exit, but they're just throwing sliders on each other there in front of us. And they're still pulling away. 5 car, I think that's nicely out front. He is flying right now. Might be able to get by Strickler here. Gonna be able to get under him, try and slide up here off of turn 2. Gonna be able to get up to 3rd, which is gonna be huge for the feature. Got a little too sideways there. He tapped us a little bit, but we were able to hold on to it. Final lap here. We hold off Strickler and Krupp behind us. We'll see. We've got a good launch off of turn 2 right there, and it looks like we're gonna be able to finish out 3rd. That's really nice. So where's that going to start us in the A main? Not going to be able to make it to the qualifying dash because that's only top 2. Starting the A main in 10th. That's not too bad, honestly. So I will take that. I will take starting in 10th over back in 18th where we qualified. A lot less people we have to try to pass to get to that top 5 goal. Where's Ledford? Ledford's on pole, of course. He is starting out front. So like I said, it's going to be tough trying to beat him in the season, and I just completely wrecked Stricker. I know Strickler and Stricker, they're the same almost name, just an L difference in the name, but I just completely spun him out on the backstretch. I didn't even think I was touching him, but then all of a sudden he's going around. I didn't have time to react, like slow up in time. Unfortunate. We got Tyson Blood in front of us on that outside. I remember that 97. Let's see if we can try to use the right rear, bounce off of his front left a little bit. Get that good exit. Don't spin out long though. Following long all the way up into the top 5. Let's go. That's huge. Getting up to 4th now. Got McKenzie, Troutman, and then Ledford out front. And I want to try and hold these guys off behind me by running the bottom. Oh, we hit the tire down there. Dang it. Okay, that only gave us 1% damage. I am shocked. I thought that was going to like hurt our engine and radiator and everything because I hit that thing pretty solid. Luckily, it didn't spin us out or anything. Long is all over us right now. I really want to go and run part of the outside. That was close to tire again. I want to go and run that outside just to try it, but I have Long all over me. I know he's going to pretty much get biased on the bottom, so I need to get away a little bit to be able to try to run that. Might be able to have a shot here. Try and run the outside, see if it's a little faster or not. Try and stay just outside that slick area. Long caught up a bunch to us there. It looks like he's running the outside now behind us, which is interesting. What kind of time did we run? A 12 flat. That's pretty satisfying, running a 12 flat. No decimal points in it or anything. Go back bottom here, see what we're running. Kind of threw a slider 3 and 4 by accident. 11.9, so barely faster. I really just need to kind of mirror drive long a little bit here and hope a caution can come out so we can try and move forward, maybe. I think that's going to be the main thing. 12.0 there. But I think if we run this for multiple laps, we might be able to keep up the speed a little bit better. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. We're already halfway through this race. Still a 12.0 there, so that's unfortunate. I might need to go back down to the bottom. Even though the bottom's a little sketchy with the tires, you gotta get way down there. But I think we could edge out those tires pretty well. But first race back, not doing awful, honestly. Doing better than I expected. Well, qualifying was rough, but that's because the goals and stuff are kind of crazy at some tracks. But we're running pretty well. I didn't run too many practice laps because I felt fine with how we were running. I just knew the goals and stuff for qualifying were going to be crazy. And I didn't know what my sponsor goal was. I didn't know if it was a win or a top 5, top 10, and stuff like that. So I had to just kind of see once we were going into qualifying. Getting some lap traffic here, though, is going to be a little rough. So far, most of them are staying outside, which is nice. But now we got one on the bottom here. Had a lap car right on my rear bumper. I thought it was a guy for position, but it wasn't. We got Conyer trying to chase us down, who is pretty far up there in the points as well, I think. But he got by the lap car, so did Weaver. Right behind us. Everybody in front of us should just pull it away. I'm really hoping for a last-second caution. Maybe we can gain some spots here at the end. Maybe try to steal the win from Ledford. But he's on 3 and 4 right now, about to come around for the start-finish line. Caution would have to come out very, very soon here before he gets around to the checkered flag. But hey, we're in 4th, pretty good. Went from 18th in qualifying, 10th in the A main to 4th in towards the end of the A main, which is really nice. We got to 4th like in the first lap or two, and then kind of just stagnate right here. But hey, I'll take that. A top 5 in our first race back. That is not too bad for us overall. Not going to help us out a ton in the points because Ledford was already in front of us, and I don't remember who was second, honestly. We were kind of close with them, but we're still, we jumped up to second in the points. Conyer was behind us in the points, apparently, so that's actually pretty nice. Well, he was in front of us, now he's behind us, but we do have a win on the year, it looks like. Ledford just got his second, and we are, what, 75 plus 9 is 84 points back from him? That's going to be tough, and the last 4 races of the year to try to catch up to him. And I need to look at the stuff on the car to see what we're close to in upgrading, because I don't know if we are close to upgrading anything right now, but $29,000, that's pretty solid for a week. We have over $200,000 right now, which is pretty good. Did not damage the car hardly at all, even though we spun out Stricker early on in the race. So that's a little unfortunate we did that. Parts and stuff. We could get another part. I don't know if I could make up 84 points, though, in 4 races is the problem, because he could just have a solid second, third place, top 5, and I don't think we're going to catch him in time, really. That's going to be the hard part. Weed Sport's a tough track in general. I think we just save this money going to next season, a new car, a new season, new series altogether. We'll come back to this another season and go hard at it again. So I'm not sure what I want to go in next. You guys let me know in the comments what you want me to run next. After the UMPs, after this season, because I know that there's like the Pro Late models, there's some street stocks we can go back to, because this is the first thing we've ran in the regional series so far, so still have a lot of cars we can go through, or any of the sprint cars and stuff, even though those are a struggle for me big time, but we are going to have a good bit of money to throw into a car and really upgrade it at least. So let's get on to Weed Sport here and see how we could do. Alright, I think that's the best I'm going to get. I got 3,000ths off of the practice goal, which really is unfortunate. It was a really good lap, but I knew qualifying goal was going to be absolutely crazy. I destroyed my car in practice, too, hitting the inside wall in the turn 1 so that was unfortunate as well. So that's going to probably hurt it in the overall status of it after the race and all that. But we'll see what we can do. I ran like really low, slid all the way up out to this grip and tried to just get it straight early on. And then ran outside here and kind of had a cut down off the corner really straight. Wasn't quite that good right there. That was a 6, which was not terrible. That was kind of what I was averaging. I ran that 1.4, and I don't know how, but it worked. Track was a little bit better condition as well, but we'll see where we end up being for qualifying. 16th, not as bad as we were last week at least, and we finished in 4th. So it all depends on how we can do here in this heat race. And heat number 4 here, starting in 4th. Top 5 make it. Hopefully I can get to a top 3 again at least. That'd be nice. We get a pretty good start, which is not necessarily a good thing for us because this track is so tough with how everybody stacks up and everything into the corners, especially turn 1. I gotta try not to run anybody over too badly, but I just feel like it's inevitable at this track, or I'm gonna get hit up the track all the way out to the wall. Trying to get the run off the corner on McKenzie. I think we'll pass him here in 3 and 4 onto the front stretch. Yes, we finally do. Top 3 are kind of already pretty far away unless I can get like a really good run up to him. That was a good turn 1. And that's going to be the hard thing. That's like the line I like to run right there. But if I'm right on people, it's going to be really tough to do so. But that's how a lot of these wrecks happen here. I feel like you slide up and everybody starts wrecking in front of you, or you end up wrecking somebody very easily. We are catching up to Marker quite well. That was a good cut down there. A little too sideways, just a little bit. But I get a good run on entry to turn 1, and I have to like try to get more sideways than I want to miss them, and then they get a huge run on the back stretch. 2 sideways there, 3 and 4, trying to get that cut down. Oh, that was the final lap. I thought we had one more, but oh well. We finished at 4th. We're going to start 16th here in the A main. This track always gives me a lot of problems. Ledford's on pole for that heat, so he's going to be starting in 4th, it looks like. But we'll see. We can make up some ground here, but this track's always been real rough for me finishing wise. I haven't really had a lot of good finishes here, I would say, because I gotta like completely check up for people, see if we can get to the outside here. Able to get to the outside of blood at least, try to tub everybody, and then there goes people wrecking. Then we get some damage there. 95% on the arrow. We already gained 3 spots, which is nice, but I'm not going to be on the outside for this next one, which is going to be a little tough. We'll see if we can try and get our way to the outside. We had a pretty good start there to be able to get down right away on the front stretch. Try and slow it up enough or bounce off of these cars just good enough and get a good run there. We're all the way up to Stricker in the top 10 already. Let's go. Using that right rear to its effect. Try not to run anybody over. Somehow we're all the way up into 8th at this point. Don't know how that happened, but I will take it nonetheless. Try to get the cut down under Holcomb. Get back down in front nicely. Terrible entry in turn 1. I had to like completely let off there. But I think I was going to go slam the wall. Still got nicely battling on the inside really hard. He is super fast down there. I do not know how he's doing that. The way I have to enter the corner, I have to get super sideways and I hit the guy on the bottom, or I have to enter that low. But when I have somebody under me, it's real tough to deal with. We have a ton of tear-offs, so I don't need to worry about that at least. I just need to not hit that inside wall into the entry turn 1. That's my main concern. This has probably been the cleanest Wheat Sport race I've had so far. We had that one wreck in front of us. Try to bounce off of him a little bit, got too sideways though. We had a good run on Holcomb there, got to his outside, but I knew entering turn 1 was going to be a tough deal. Oh, and are they wrecking? No, they save it up there for 5th and 6th. That's unfortunate. Kind of was hoping for the caution there because I definitely gain a good bit on these restarts, but I could lose a lot on the restarts is the other thing. Oh god, it slid out really bad. We're good. Holcomb running that slider line. We run it a little bit better than him on entry, but he gets a better exit than us. That's the hard part. Try and go in, bounce off of him maybe. Not quite. I almost spun him out. I thought I was going to get side by side with him and kind of door bang with him a little bit. Not able to do so. We got Marker right behind us, who is in our heat race. I think he finished 3rd in front of us. He is on the way back. back, but they're battling behind me, which is really nice to see. That gives me some room to try and catch back up to Holcomb. We're running pretty good. This is probably the best Wii Sport run I've had so far in like any career race, I want to say, maybe. Now, entering on the bottom, are we going to clear them? No, we're not. I'm just going to right rear the absolute hell out of them. We're going to get airborne from it, but hey, whatever works, I guess. We're up to 7th. That was pretty wild. We still got like 7 laps left here. Don't hit that inside wall because that would really destroy us. We do have a good bit of damage around the car right now, but not as significant as normal, so that's a good thing. I feel like usually I have like destroyed engine and radiators and stuff here. I just gotta not do it to myself. I almost did there. Got the wall. Hope he's gonna probably get back by me. No, he stays behind us. Kind of shocked by that. I thought I messed up enough to where he was gonna go flying by me on the bottom. Definitely slowing him up in 3 and 4 right there. My entry to turn 1's pretty good. We just got to watch for them getting the run on the exit. I do like this outer lane in 3 and 4 a lot more than the bottom, just because it's so slicked off down there. 4 laps to go. Got over 3 seconds to the guys in front of us, so I don't think we're going to catch them unless we get a late caution here. I might not even catch those lap cars that are up here either. They are all pretty much booking it right now. Got nicely in Holcomb, half a second to a second behind us. Let's see if we can run the bottom a little bit. It wasn't terrible, but I feel like it just wasn't as fast. Ran up 13.870 there. We might catch up to these last lap cars in the last lap. We'll see what happens here. Nicely got around Holcomb there. Honestly, that bottom in 3 and 4 seemed a little faster because I ran a 985 on that lap. Try and run bottom, stay out of the way of the lap cars, and we're going to come home in 7th. So 4th and 7th, first race is back. Not terrible, especially with this being Wii Sport. That's a very tough track. So I'm very happy with that. Where does Ledford finish? In 3rd, so he's going to gain more points on us once again. Hopefully we could stick to 2nd in the points, which would be nice. I don't know where Conyer is. I didn't quite see him. He's not in front of us, so he had a pretty bad race back in 19th. Yikes. So we're getting a pretty good gap on him, but now Ledford has a 101-point gap on us, which is quite a bit. But we do get a good bit of money, $27,000. That's just going to help us build up for another season moving forward. That'll put us over, not over, just around $250,000. Definitely had some harsh driving on that one, but everything's still green. I'll leave it like B for now, and we will fix it after Lernerville here, which is going to be interesting. Do I think I can get a top 5 at Lernerville? I don't 100% know, but it is a pretty good payout if we can do it, so I'm going to do that. We got Lernerville, Cedar Lake, and Knoxville left. Knoxville's a big track, so that's going to be a long one for sure. But we'll see what we could do here at Lernerville. Also, if you guys do want me to just finish out the UMPs, I think next season I could get like an upgrade or 2. Well, actually, I know for sure I'll be able to get the suspension, or maybe we just go for the chassis or something like that. But we'll be able to upgrade something fully besides the engine. Engine costs way too much. But I think we'll be able to upgrade something and really do well in the next season. If you guys want me to just finish out the UMPs, let me know. But if you want me to run something else, also let me know down in the comments. So I'm down for anything, because I know we did like, I think 3 seasons or so straight now of the UMPs from just straight episodes. It's been a couple months since I have played this though, so I wouldn't mind doing the UMPs again, but I just know video wise there's been a lot of them in a row, so I could do something else for sure. But let's get on to Lernerville and see how we can do for the 20 laps here. Alright, well my engine's giving it everything it can. I can only get barely over 130 miles an hour no matter like where I put my gear ratio at. It all just matters on the acceleration at that point. But I'm like 3/10 off of the practice goal. Probably gonna be like 6 or 5 off of the qualifying goal. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I'll probably run like a 5 or so maybe, because the 4 I only ran once. I was able to run 5s and 6s kind of consistently. But we'll see what we can do. This track just seems so funny because it seems like the cars are too small for this track just with how wide it is. Because on iRacing, this track feels so different than what this looks like right here, because it just seems like you have all the room in the world with these cars. But on iRacing, it seems so tight. Like a lot, not so tight, but like a lot tighter than this at least. But yeah, there's a 5. That's not terrible. Try to run a little lower here in the slick. Might be able to shave off a little time potentially for this second lap. Try not to get too sideways here, get a good run on the exit. That'll be at least a 4:52. I think that was a little faster than what we had in practice. So that's starting 5th in heat number 3. So that's going to be tough. How many heats we got? We got 4, so top 5 make it. We got Ledford in second in this heat. That's interesting. He had a bad qualifying effort for himself. But we'll see if we can try to gain any spots out of this. Not a great start here for us. Definitely not a great start. I need to at least get back in the 5th to make sure we can make it into the A main right away. Who's right on us? Williams. I think we can pull away from Williams over the laps. Hopefully I can try to catch up to Bollinger up here. Kind of go low. I don't want to spin him out though. Kind of use him a little bit. It slowed me up a lot. Try and slide up in front of him here. He's going to cross us over a little bit. Not quite. We're actually going to be able to hold that spot for now. Ledford working that bottom. He might be able to get up into the lead. He does up there. That's unfortunate to see. Strickler going hard on the side of Beasley there, trying to get that spot. But Ledford getting out into the lead will be huge for him. He'll be starting 3rd probably in the feature race, unless he falls back in the dash or something, which is unlikely, I feel like. He could fall back to like 6th or something, where 6th or 7th. It would have been 7th where he would have started if he finished 2nd. So he actually might fall back to 7th there in the dash or something because he qualified there. We'll see. But at least we moved up a spot, able to improve our spot by 4, which will put us, I don't even remember where we qualified, 15th there because we qualified 19th. Okay, so that was rough for us, but we'll see if we can try to move forward like we did at Weed Sport and Lima Land. Usually we gain a little bit of speed, I feel like, in the feature, just especially because of the, oh, I'm taking a cone with me. You're mine now. And the cone's gone. That was funny. I think that's the first time I ever ran over one of those cones, and somebody is backwards up there. I think that was Conyer backwards up there, but he's going to be able to keep a spot pretty far forward, luckily for him. He doesn't probably have much damage at all up there, but I think we gained a spot or 2. I think 1 spot maybe. Because we're in 14th now. Yeah, we were 15th off the start. Oh, don't go out and hit the wall. There's like a weird slide out there, being on the outside. Try and get under Holcomb here, see if we could slide in front of him here in turn 4. We do. Up to 13th. People are running all sorts of different lanes. Ledford's kind of struggling on the top side. He has fallen back quite a bit. We got Strickler right in front of us, who was ripping it in the heat race, but falling back here in the feature. Got Blood, Troutman, I can't see anything. All the dirt. Right on Troutman. Oh, Ledford's going around, I think, and that's going to put us up to 9th there when that caution came out. That was big. We got Ledford falling back pretty far. He probably doesn't have any damage and just, like, spun out there, like, got spun or whatever on the top side. But, hey, that gave us a huge boost in positions with everybody slowing up for that wreck. We'll see if we could try and make some more positions here off the start of this. Nope, got too sideways on the bottom, went a little too low under the slick, like into the grass area. Really wants to like bring my front end around. I about wrecked McKenzie there. I had to like try and straighten that out and let off a little bit. I didn't want to spin them out there because it seems like the AI are spinning each other out enough. I need to bring up the leaderboard. Oh boy, I'm getting sent on. We're 3 wide. They were sending it under me. Holy crap, that was scary. Guess I need to just send it harder into these corners or something. That kind of worked because a couple guys went high. Able to get up into 8th in front of McKenzie there. That was huge. I need to stop getting too low was my problem. That's why I think I was getting slowed up quite a bit. I tapped the wall there. Not the worst thing. That actually felt like a pretty good line just outside the slick. I just need to not get my right sides off the edge on the back stretch is the main thing. Might be able to slide up in front of Troutman here. We do. That's huge, up to 7th. We've been making up a lot of spots here in these races, which is really nice to see. McKenzie coming back on the bottom side. He almost cleared us, but he does have the position at the line. Running that top 1 and 2 is really nice. I think the top 1 and 2 and then the bottom 3 and 4, it seems. You can get like a good cut through down there. 13.5 right there. That's still pretty solid. It's what we were running in practice and stuff. So we're still keeping up on our times overall for the day. For this track at least. We're on lap 12, coming into 13, 8 laps left here. See if we can try to catch Stricker or Krupp up here. I don't know where Ledford is, so we might actually gain some points on him in this race. I got all out of whack there. Try to cut down, crossover on McKenzie. Try and throw a slider on him here in 1 and 2. He's going to try and tub us. I wanted to try to slide up, but it was just so high to try to slide up. I didn't want to go off the edge. Kinsey's getting that outside rolling right now. Holy crap. He is gone right now. Like, I don't think I'm catching him unless he makes a big mistake like that. I was able to catch him in 1 and 2. Kind of shocked he abandoned the bottom 3 and 4. Oh, I straightened out too bad down there on the grass area. That was a really bad corner for us. Luckily, oh, Ledford's up to 10th now, so we're not going to gain too much on him, it looks like. I was really hoping he would have fallen back further and gotten stuck back there. He didn't just not slide out, smack the wall, or slide out, go over the edge or anything like that on the backstretch. We need to just keep running our line. Ledford might get up to a spot behind us, it looks like, because he's only got Steffens right in front of him, and Ledford's been moving right now on that outside, it looks like. I see him in the mirror ripping that top lane. Got 3 laps left here, coming up to 2 to go. 44 is in the lead. I think that's KC. I think KC is leading right now. Good race from him. I think Conyer, who got spun out early, is still somewhat up here, maybe. Either that or that was Krupp, maybe, that got spun. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't quite see who it was. I just saw it was a black car. It looked kind of like Conyer's car, so I thought at first. I'm on the final lap hitting the wall in the front stretch. I am not letting Ledford by me. There's no way. At least I have one race I can gain a couple points on him. I don't want to give that up. So we're going to finish 8th. Not terrible, but we qualified all the way back in 19th, so I can't be mad about gaining 11 spots from our qualifying. Conyer still is up there in 3rd. Casey did get the win, so good on him. I don't know if that's his first win of the year. It might be. But we do finish 8th, which is pretty solid. We're still 2nd in the season points, only 7 points over Conyer. We're under 100 now on Ledford. We gained 2 points on him there, which is funny. Casey, where is he? Oh, that's his 2nd one on the year. Good on him. But he's way back there in the points. He doesn't have very good consistent finishes, unfortunately, it seems like. So that will be good for us. Another $27,000. Almost, I think we'll be up at like $275,000. Then I'll have to repair the car. It'll be just under that probably. That will get us over 275,000, but I will have to repair the car here. Everything's getting pretty low from the Weed Sport race, which that's pretty normal because Weed Sport is a wreck fest a lot of times. Ooh, a win? I don't know about that. That's a tough one. I'm going to go top 15 just to try to get a little bit of money because Cedar Lake's a tough one for us, I feel like, because I like to run the bottom, but I hit those tires all the time down there. So getting a top 15 should be easy for us. It seems like I think all year we've had a top 15 every race. 10, 13, 13, 13. 13's been our worst 4 times or something like that. So that's been what really hurts us. And we started out the year with our only win, too, at Fairbury. So we have had 13th a handful of times, which is not great. 3 times we've had it, actually. So we've done better later in the year, it seems like, consistency-wise. But we just hurt ourselves too early in the season to keep up with Ledford, I think. But going into the last 2 races of the year for Cedar Lake and Knoxville, it should be interesting. We'll see what we can do. Hopefully, I can at least hold on to the 2nd place in the points. And I appreciate you guys for watching, as always. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the episode back. Gonna get back to doing some normal recordings of all these and everything. This and the NASCAR Thunders again. But I just had my problems with my jaw and stuff for the last couple months because it started back in December. And just kind of got it fixed this past week and stuff. So thank God it's all over with and I can get back to living life pretty normally now because eating even sucked. I couldn't even get like my finger between my teeth. That's how much I couldn't open my mouth. So that was a struggle of a couple months, but really appreciate you guys for watching and commenting, always wanting these back. But I definitely was going to get back with these. But you guys just had to be a little patient with me, so I really appreciate it. And I know you guys really enjoy the series because all the comments I was getting, because it was on a bunch of videos like for weeks, because I was just doing a couple of iRacing races here and there and posting them every week, trying to keep some sort of content going, but because I don't have to talk as much in those videos, but the commentary and stuff over these videos would be probably a lot more boring without a lot of talking. So really appreciate you guys sticking around and wanting the game back and all that, because I definitely was going to get back to it. So once again, really appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.